This man accidentally recorded his own death, and whatever you do, don't look up the video. For some people, deep waters scare the living hell out of them. But for others, it's kind of a thrill. And this is the case for 22-year-old diver Yuri Lipski. He was a qualified scuba diver and he loved a challenge. And the Blue Hole, which is in the Red Sea of Egypt, presented quite a challenge. The underwater life is vibrant and colorful. The corals below are something out of a fantasy movie. To many divers, this is the dive of a lifetime. About 184 feet below the ocean surface is something called the Arch. And it's a horizontal tunnel that leads from the vertical shaft of the Blue Hole to the open sea. And then the very bottom of this is a little over 300 feet deep. On April 28, 2000, Yuri Lipski would begin his dive into the Blue Hole, and he would not come back alive. As part of the gear he was using, he had a camera strapped to him to record the beautiful journey. He also only brought one tank of oxygen and he had weights strapped to his sides. But what he doesn't know is about 7 minutes from now, he would be dead. He made it to the Arch, and from there he continued to go down. You can view the video of this whole thing on YouTube, but it's very uncontrolled, it's shaky, and honestly frightening after you know what happens. He would then land with a thud at the bottom of the Blue Hole, and at this point they believe he was suffering from nitrogen narcosis, which happens when you're breathing air under extremely high atmospheric pressure. And it also affects your higher functions. You begin to have these feelings of euphoria that basically creates a delusion that you're completely okay. But you're really not at all, and it also screws with your concentration. You have no idea what's going on and you don't know where you are. And for some reason, Yuri then removes his breathing apparatus. You hear Yuri gasping for air, and you can tell by the movements of the camera that he is thrashing back and forth for a breath. You can hear him literally struggling to breathe. And as you hear Yuri struggling to breathe and shaking all around, the camera then goes still, and this is the image where he died. This is just awful, and I really don't recommend watching the video of it. Rest in peace to Yuri Lipski, and I really can't imagine going out like this.